Today, there's a first quarter moon in the last degree of Sagittarius. I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, September 22nd. And it could be a little bit of a bumpy day because when the moon and the sun form a square 90 degrees apart, that's when we see the moon half full in the sky. There's some kind of challenge that is showing up in our path, in our day, that is inviting us to shift our thinking. And because this moon cycle is dealing with the theme of self-improvement, being of service to the greater good, we are on that journey of growth, of self-discovery, of humility to recognize where we can improve ourselves, and really, really powerful magic that we can do when we pay attention to, hey, what is it I can be better at? Not why am I not good enough, but what can I be better at so that I can actually, without really needing, a lot of praise or recognition, how can I actually do a better job of what it is I'm trying to do? And that is how we can make the magic happen. So when you think about, even just like a proofreader, an editor, right, on a piece of writing, it's got a bunch of typos in it, some grammar mistakes, right? Maybe the ideas are there, but how it comes across is kind of sloppy. So when you look at it, when the proofreader goes through and just polishes it up, right? Like, let's just fix this and fix that and get, just make it more perfect, make it improve the final product, right? Then we can have something that we're more proud of, that is more impactful, more beautiful in the end, right? It's more of a representation of what is possible. And so that is what Virgo helps us do. It helps us achieve that magic. And with the first quarter moon happening in the last degree of Sagittarius today, we have that something showing up in our path that says, hey, here's something that you haven't been noticing or paying enough attention to, that needs your attention, that you need to work on. And that is ultimately a gift. It may feel in the moment like a frustration, a challenge, an annoyance, an irritation, but ultimately what it's doing is it's saying, you know what? This is where the improvement is needed. This is what you can work on. And when you work on this, you're going to have something in the end that you can be even more proud of, that can be more impactful. So the fact that the first quarter moon is forming in the last degree of Sagittarius, and so the sun is in the last degree of Virgo right before it goes into Libra. The moon is in the last degree of Sagittarius right before it goes into Capricorn. So in the case of something happening in the final degree of a sign, there is a quality to it that has to do with completion. It's like the most mature form of that energy. And so this is mutable. Sun in Virgo is mutable, moon in Sagittarius is mutable, and mutable signs are the energy of change, of letting go. So there's something that we may be attached to that we're being asked to, either let go of or allow to change. So the challenge that may show up in your path today is inviting you to allow something to change that may not feel comfortable or easy, but in letting go, in allowing something to change, it's like you don't want your child to ever grow up, but also you do. so So there's something about like embracing that experience of something growing into what its potential is, shifting into its capability, even though it means there's some grief there. There's a sense of loss, or there can be, about its previous form, some of the ways that it showed up for you or defined who you are. Letting go of some of those old identities, some of those old ways of being. And we were talking earlier this week, back to my video from Monday and Tuesday, which was September, I want to say 18th and 19th, when the moon was in Scorpio, and we were talking about themes of transformation, shedding your old skin, growing into new possibilities. I think it was Tuesday's video. That was September 19th. That was actually pretty powerful and deep video. So if you missed that one, go back and watch it. But we're building on that energy. And since the moon has been in Sagittarius Wednesday and Thursday, the 20th and 21st, I've been talking more about the journey and the perspective and how we tell the story and how we're opening doors to new possibilities. And so today, as we complete that Sagittarian energy, we're kind of completing, in a way, some of those themes of change, of transformation, of becoming. And there's an invitation here to say, okay, if you really want this change, if you are really willing to step into the future, into the journey, into the adventure that is where the magic lies, then you might have to let go of something from this old life, from this old way of being, from your old self. And when you let go, you're opening the door to new possibilities. So that's what I would invite you to reflect on today. I'd love to hear what you're noticing. If something is showing up in your life that resonates from what I'm sharing here, and how knowing this information might have helped you be able to respond to it differently. So that's what's so cool about this. And last Sunday, which was September 17th, I was talking about how these different layers of astrology can help us tune in, and how we don't, it's like you don't have to know all the details and all the, complete infinite amount of information. Instead, you can pick one thing, and it can be the one drop out of the ocean that's revealing the truth you need to hear in that moment. And so I invite you to think about it that way. That's how I think about it when I share these videos with you, and try to tune into something that feels potent and helpful and aligned with the energies that jump out to me on any and every given day. So I'm here every day with Astrology for Unshakable Self-Care. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. And you can even book time with me. I have room for clients who want to work one-on-one with me, diving deeper into your chart and how to apply some of these themes and topics to your specific circumstances and life, and whatever issues are part of your journey. So thanks for being here. I am here every day with Astrology for Unshakable Self-Care. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for subscribing and for all of your support. Bye for now.